You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So here's the latest in the world of MMA and boxing. Conor McGregor is making waves again, but not everyone is impressed. The Irish superstar seems serious about returning to the UFC next year. He's already back in the promotion's drug testing pool and has been posting training clips online, signaling he's trying to get fight ready. This would mark his first fight since the brutal leg injury he suffered against Dustin Poirier at UFC 264, and after withdrawing from a planned UFC 303 bout last year due to another injury, fans are naturally curious to see what he's got left. McGregor has been teasing his comeback on social media, showing himself sparring and training. But here's where it gets interesting. Jake Paul, who's been vocal about calling out MMA fighters for years, wasn't impressed at all. Paul reacted to McGregor's latest sparring footage on X, basically mocking the Irishman for training with a teammate who seems inexperienced. In Paul's words, it was fake sparring with some random who is a victim and not good enough to be in there. Fans were split on whether it was serious training or just media for the hype, but Paul wasn't holding back. For context, Jake Paul has already beaten several notable MMA fighters in the boxing ring, including Anderson Silva, Tyron Woodley, and Nate Diaz. So his criticism carries some weight, at least from the perspective of boxing versus MMA matchups. Meanwhile, McGregor hasn't publicly responded to Paul's comments yet, but he's juggling a lot. Besides the UFC comeback, he's also running in the upcoming Irish presidential election, which is more of a long shot than a serious political campaign. UFC CEO Dana White has spoken about McGregor's plans and seems intrigued. White confirmed that McGregor has expressed a strong desire to headline the UFC's planned White House card, which is set for America's 250th Independence Day celebration in July 2026. According to White, McGregor keeps telling him that this is the fight he wants, while the exact fight hasn't been set. The conversation between McGregor and the UFC has been ongoing, and being back in the anti-doping pool makes a potential return more feasible. There's also speculation about who McGregor could face. Michael Chandler seems like a likely candidate, considering their previous involvement on The Ultimate Fighter 31. But with almost a year to go until the White House card, the UFC is still ironing out the details. So as it stands, McGregor is actively training, teasing fans, and drawing the ire of Jake Paul, while the UFC gears up for a historic event. Whether this comeback ends in triumph or another setback, it's clear that the Notorious isn't fading quietly just yet. If you want, I can also make a slightly punchier version, under 400 words, that feels even more like a live commentary or YouTube-style breakdown. Do you want me to do that? Stay subscribed for more videos.